Well, as the weather has warmed up, that means folks are outside more often. And what that also means is it gives you a chance to meet those neighbors, and especially if it's somebody new that's in the neighborhood or somebody that you've known for years and years. And here to tell us about Neighborhood Watch and some of the neighborhood programs that we have here in the city of Greeley is Officer Mark Ford. Officer Ford, great to have you here today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Well, as I mentioned before, the weather has warmed up. That means people are outdoors, but it's a chance for neighbors to get together, and part of that could be a Neighborhood Watch program. Can you give us an idea of what that is?
Yes, Neighborhood Watch is a police program and a community program that has been successful for many years, and we're very happy with it, and we want to keep it going strong within the city.
And what exactly does it do? I mean, I know one of the ideas, or at least my assumption is that by having a Neighborhood Watch program, it helps with safety, but I'm sure it helps with other things too.
Yes, Neighborhood Watch is basically getting the neighbors together, getting the neighbors to watch out for each other, to know each other and to watch out for each other. That way we can make the neighborhood a safer place to be and the community as a whole a safer place.
Well, I know sometimes when I kind of drive through certain neighborhoods, there is signage, say this is a Neighborhood Watch area. And it's kind of an awareness thing too for those who are traveling through neighborhoods that, hey, this neighborhood is kind of joined together and they're making sure that it's safe and that folks are not doing anything they're not supposed to.
Yes, the signs are great, but without people actually being involved, they don't mean much. That's why we push participation. We're after people being involved, and the way to do that is to get with your neighbors and set up a date for a Neighborhood Watch meeting. Someone from the police department will be happy to come out and do a presentation on Neighborhood Watch. We can discuss problems within that neighborhood and also other techniques to help prevent becoming a victim of a crime.
Well, I know that certainly is good to know that the police department is there and you guys have the tools that can help folks out. So if, let's say I'm in a neighborhood and I'm interested in getting to know my neighbors and to set one of these up, they just contact you and you guys have everything they need?
That would be fine. We would love to help and we'll come out and, as I said, do the presentation. You can contact me or someone in the Neighborhood Action Team office and get with your neighbors and we'll get a presentation going.
Now, I guess I have to ask because, sometimes I'm not necessarily the leader, but if I'm interested in doing this, I mean, is it a lot of work, real time consuming? Are there certain expectations, or is it really just about trying to make those connections? I'm just wondering how hard it is, I guess.
It's more about making the connections. If you can get people in the neighborhood involved, and you can do a meeting even once a year is good. Just do a potluck where everybody brings something, get together so they know each other and know who they're looking out for.
Okay, well that's good. So you mentioned about folks getting together. I know there's a great opportunity that's coming up in August, and that is the National Night Out event. Can you tell us kind of what that is and how folks can get involved?
August 6th is National Night Out. It's a Tuesday, and we're looking for people to participate in that too. What we're looking for is, it's basically a block party within the neighborhood where people get together. It's a good way to build camaraderie in the neighborhood. Police community relations, it helps that big time. Police officers come out to them. And we also can discuss crime prevention techniques or presentations at the block party. It's basically a way of the neighborhood saying we're watching out for each other, we're together, we're looking out for any trouble that comes into our neighborhood.
Well, and with this being a national event, it's certainly something that I know there's a website out there where folks can get some ideas for things that they could do in their neighborhood and to make it a bigger event. We're here at Kiwanis Park today, and this is one of the places I know has had a block party in the past.
It is. They've had some very good parties out here with the whole neighborhood where they all participate and have a good time and get to know each other.
Well, that's what it's all about, I think, is getting to know those neighbors and enjoying yourselves and each other's company. And so I think if there's contact information that people can get if they want to find out more.
They can contact me, Mark Ford, at 350-9659.
Okay, well, Officer Ford, thank you so much for being here today, and we'll hope to see you at a block party.
You're quite welcome.
All right, so make sure you write down that phone number and give them a call and get to know those neighbors.